Fire Emblem is one of Nintendo's best RPG franchises, and the character Marth was the first hero from that franchise. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting, bringing you an unboxing video for the Amiibo figurine for Marth. Now, if you are unfamiliar with this character, he's actually from the very first Fire Emblem game. I believe it was called Shadow Dragon, and it was also remade on the Nintendo DS. Marth's been around for the past two Super Smash Bros. Games, so I believe this is his third appearance in Smash Bros. 4, which is absolutely awesome, and he looks like a really cool figure. He is a prince, and he is basically centered around sword-based combat. Taking a look at this figurine itself, you do have, it says his name Marth here, as well as in the background, and a picture of his face. This is for ages 6 and up, and it does say that this works with Super Smash Bros. Now, if you do not know what Amiibo figurines are, they are not necessary whatsoever for you to play Super Smash Bros. Or any other Nintendo game. They just simply enhance your experience to make it better. For example, in Super Smash Bros., you can train Marth up to level 50 and fight against him, which is pretty cool, and bring him to a friend's house and scan it in on your gamepad and on your 3DS peripheral, which is coming in the future. So let's actually unbox this and take a look at it. But first things first, the character looks really awesome in that pose, and if you're wondering, you cannot scan these in the box because there is some sort of a metal strip preventing you from doing so right here. So you could just cut right below here and then leave the figurine in the box if you wanted, but I'm actually going to unbox this. On the back, it just simply says, supercharge your gameplay, collect, customize, and compete. So not only are these collectible Nintendo figurines for roughly about $13, they're also really cool to actually scan into your game and use with many different Nintendo games coming out also in the future. So let's actually open Marth up and take a look, and I will try and not to damage this as best as possible, but I want to actually use these, so because I want to use them, I don't want to keep them sealed. I do want to open them up. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to use my finger, I'm going to go down below there as best as I can, and I'm actually going to try and keep the base of this box connected. I don't want to try and disconnect the bottom of the box. So I'm going to try and just do that and then pull out this as best as I can, which is actually going to be pretty easy for Marth. It looks like it'll be pretty easy. Excellent. So that box, I didn't do the worst work with. That doesn't look that bad at all. We can kind of just keep that in the background, although I do believe it's going to fall over. Now, looking at the figurine itself, he is highly detailed. First of all, you have the Smash Bros. Symbol as the base, the emblem, and he is in this awesome pose. Now, these figurines feel like they're made of some sort of a plastic. His sword is a little bit mobile, so obviously you can move it around a bit, but it is very well detailed. His arms look very, very thin, but maybe that's just what the character's design is like in the game. Now, his robe and his cape, again, it's some sort of a plastic, so that is a little bit, you can move it a bit because it can bend. But I really do like all the detail work on Marth. He looks exceptional. He does have his face, his eyes, they look like they're painted in. You have all this detail work on what he is wearing as well in his robes. His feet look awesome, his legs look really good. Even the back of the robe, it does have this symbol on there as well. The sword is in a cool pose, straight out at the side. And if you're wondering how tall this figurine is, I do have a ruler here to show you. Marth looks like he's one of maybe the taller figurines. So in inches, it looks like Marth is almost 4 inches tall. If you're wondering about centimeters, it looks like he is about just less than 10 centimeters tall as well. The bottom of the base simply says Amiibo, made in China, as well as some other information, and it actually says Intelligent Systems on this one, because Marth is from a series that's made by Intelligent Systems, Fire Emblem. Now, this figurine I really do like. I absolutely love Marth. I use him a lot in Super Smash Bros. He has a counter, which is, I think, one of your down moves. I think your down B move, which actually just rebounds any attack at your enemies. And the tip of his blade is where all the power is. If you're attacking in Super Smash Bros., try and hit people with the tip of the blade, not with the base. You'll actually damage them more than other characters. So if I was to give a review of this figurine, he does look pretty awesome. For $13, you're getting an exceptional Nintendo figurine, which you should for that price because it is a little bit high, but it also has the chip in the bottom. Not only will this scan into games, you can also save information onto this. So the chips themselves, I'm told, are quite a few dollars actually. So that's why these figurines are quite expensive. I really like this pose. This one's very well done. There is no sort of base or stand holding him up, so he looks absolutely exceptional. This one for Marth, I would give 10 out of 10. I think this is flawlessly done, and the copy that I got is in very good shape. Please comment below. What are your thoughts on Marth? What are your thoughts on Marth in Super Smash Bros? And is this an Amiibo you would be looking to pick up? Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video, and remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming. And remember, I'm unboxing one of these each day for the next 11 days. I already unboxed Mario yesterday, so take a look at the link in the description below the video, or actually click that top left button right now to go to the Mario unboxing for the Amiibo figure.